Tech and clips.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yes. So, Easy Meal dropped this one on his channel. I think 9 days ago. Eminem had Honcho featuring, Easy Meal. I think this one was on Eminem's last album. But this is a anime-inspired lyrics, sort of video, guys. Super excited, to listen to this song all over again. Watch the lyric video. So, be sure to stick with me. I definitely take my perspective about this song. I hope you guys can stick with me. Let's go.
Doing my best just to not blow my cover. Know it's all just a test, but I can't pass up this hunger. There's still a hole in my chest, and I'm trying to strap it with numbers. All you hoes got your checks, but I'm a queen when I run up. Cross a king with my hunters, shooting threes in abundance. Rookie G's acting thuggish, you pawns to me, shut the fuck up. Annihilation's what we love, steady hitting, getting dubs. Just wait till we get the guns out. 45 na kalibre o 9, ikaw na bahala sa dinami-rami mong mali. Utak mo lang may tama, sa kitig mo mag-isip pare, laka malang nabanat. Naglalim-laliman, ang sarap mong ilublob sa dagat. Di kailangan magpatunay sa sino man ang nakikinig. Di masasalag ng sentido o ng iyong bibig. Picture this, I might be a hero to your little kid, or a villain. Either way, I'm the fucking head honcho. Money come from my flow, the clip a lead blanco. Get the bread pronto, yeah, I'm the head honcho. Money come from my flow, clip a lead blanco. Then get the bread pronto. I got loose scripts, two grip, that's the shit I'm smooth with. I'm the new kid that these fathers can't fool with. Shit, my new slips, I tighter than how these boots fit. I got that new drip that drown Titanic or cruise ships. Don't you dip and dabble too close, just watch us from a distance. I don't fuck with all that glucose, you fall and need assistance. I could do the same, but who knows? I'd rather say good riddance, Jack the Ripper, ripping paroles, annihilate with persistence. I try to say something different, but by today I'm just spitting to rhyme while making a living. But mama say that I'm different, she proud of how I do business. I kinda resemble hitmen, they got away from the killing. I'm the head honcho, money come from my flow, the clip a lead blanco. Get the bread pronto, yeah, I'm the head honcho.
They call me the boss though, you can call me Marshall.
Get the bread pronto.
You don't relate to me, guess you never been angry or sad. Or maybe just have, never had to face any adversity. Take any ass whippings, I basically had to see some shit that'd make you faint like you're faking a jab. Bitch, you wish you had a life like mine. You just fantasize the shit you write, you guys like lying. Everything you ever been through multiplied by 9. Ain't even half the shit I went through by the time I was 5. Like what? Saw my uncle get stabbed, took a knife right in the abs, and all he was trying to do was get my tricycle back. Yeah, the one that Boogie, Malcolm, and Isaac just jacked. After they jumped me and stumped me and hit me twice with a bat. Was 5.5, second time I survived an attack. 2 twins, they called themselves the Bulldogs, white kids and fat. I was too frightened to scrap, I didn't fight or hit back. And you wonder why is it that I treat a mic like a gat. When I pull it, a bullet from out a barrel the size of a derringer flies. That's how I would characterize lyrics, but America, I could see the fear in your eyes. You saw my terrible side, the blonde hair and blue eyes. Now the writing is on the wall like graffiti still. If you're having trouble reading, we'll make it simple. He's Easy Gill, easy name to remember, cause his rap name is the same. It's like 10 minutes on stages for me. Easy Mill, or should I say Measly Mill? Yeah, cause it sure as Ma used to feed me sleeping pills to keep me sleepy still. It was creepy cause Indici could have easily Casey Anthony'd me. These rappers, I'm above them, but punching down ain't beneath me. Cold as the wind chill factor, but the fact is I don't know when to chill. But every time I come out, they expect me to fucking reinvent the wheel. Rappers get praised for spitting bars with less than a tenth of skill. Imbecile on the ledge like a benzo pill on a windowsill. Now canceled ain't the word for me. You need a term that's probably stronger than dirty laundry. This controversy got me in the worst of quandaries. Feel like the earth's axis, the world's turning on me. Like them cops in Akron, Ohio, with Jalen Walker. Ain't caught this much flack in a while, since back as a child. And all I did was say like one thing bad, then it spiraled. Saw you cracking a smile, then relapsed in a mild ways back in the vial. Guess there ain't no civilizing a savage, and I don't give a fuck if you hate me worse than these track on revival. Bitch, I'm back like a spinal, get it cracking like Kairos. It's the coup de grace, I'm cruder than removing claws from a cougar's paws and throwing it back in the wild. But you taming me ain't gonna happen, and I'll live on planet denial for the rest of my life. But you'll be a stand till I die though. Stand till I die though.
You'll be a stand till I die though. Wow, guys, Eminem had Honcho featuring Easy Meal. Like I said, full disclosure, I've already listened to the song, but I mean, listening to the song and watching the anime lyric, video was just something else, guys. Easy Meal, I have to say he really went and he held his own, with serious confidence. His flow was more dynamic, than ever. If you ask me, I love how he switches, I love the way he switches languages, bends cadence and punches through the beat, with sharp, control. He's not mimicking Eminem, that's for damn sure. And I mean, I love the fact that he's, rather, complimenting him. He brings that raw, hungry, energy, showing, I mean, he's not just a feature, he's a contender. And that's, tag along, English blend, guys. That's cultural and lyrical fire, if you ask me. Yes, Eminem, as always, this man proves why he's in a league, of his own. His flow on this track, is like, you know, a shifting storm, unpredictable, multi-syllabic, and constantly evolving. I love how he plays with pace, riding the beat with intricate patterns, that feel both effortless and surgical. If you ask me, I mean his cadence, flips, from staccato best, to fluid, internal rhymes, and just when you think, you've caught, I mean, the rhythm, he switches it up again. It's not just technical, it's menacingly calculated, if you ask me. Yeah, the production of the song Head Honcho, I just have to talk about it. I mean, it's straight up grimy and unrelenting, perfectly built, for a bar fest. I mean, love the fact that it opens, with a moody, ominous, synth loop that I feel like sets, a dark tone. Then the drums, drop, heavy hitting kicks, snappy snares, and bass line that rumbles, like a warning. It's minimal but menacing. And I mean that in the best way possible. That kind of beat, that gives rappers, room to roam. But still, punches you in the chest. There's no, melodic, hook, to distract you. Just a cold, cinematic, canvas, for, lyrical warfare. To me, this isn't a radio hit. To me, this isn't a radio hit, type of beat. This is a statement beat. The kind of, instrumental, you earn your place on. Yeah, guys, this was something else. Yes, Head Honcho, is not for the casual listener. That is just straight fact. It's for rap fans, who live for bars, flow and attitude. Eminem and Easy Mill, that definitely delivered, a tag team performance. That's also calculated. That's also cold and commanding. So yeah, if you are into high level, flow dynamics, lyrical complexity, and gritty beats, I feel like this track is definitely for you. I've give this like a hard 9.5 out of 10, just because I mean, Easy Meal was able to transform it into an anime in a lyric sort of video. I love it, guys. I definitely loved it. So let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section. Let me know if you want us to get back to checking out more from Easy Meal. I'll be so glad to do just that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. My name is Philip, and on to the next music reaction. Take care. So you say peace out.